It is time, folks. It has returned. Time for Top 5. Who is the best? Or sometimes, in some cases, the worst.
The worst. Or the best.
Today's about the best, right? We have two of these today.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of the best?
Because if you're a one-hit wonder, you were good, but just once.
Yes. You were like the shooting star in the sky. Ooh, so bright. And then it's gone. But we're going to do, it's going to be fun today because not only we're going to do the top 5, our top 5 one-hit wonders. And that is a term obviously used for musical acts that had one big hit. And what's going to be great about that one is that you and I have a 20-year age gap.
Yes.
So the difference in songs
will be very drastic because I went, and I'm sure you probably did too. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this explicitly within my childhood for the most part.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fantastic. And later today, we're going to do more top 5s.
Yes.
Right?
More one-hit wonders.
More one-hit wonders. That's right.
Just sports, since we're a sports show, I guess.
Yeah, just to make the sports people shut up for a moment. So, without further ado, time for us to start our top 5 one-hit wonders. And again, we're going to do music first. So, here we go.
Number 5!
We didn't even decide who's going to go first. I guess I will. I got to get my notes down here. I was hiding it for myself. Sorry. So prepared. This is interesting because you heard, and we were talking about, mine's going to probably go a little bit of 90s, a little bit of 80s, and I don't think I have any 70s on here, but because I'm that old. My number 5 is a song from a group called Positive K, and it's called I Got a Man. Now, you heard me and my...
Positive K. It sounds familiar.
Yes, well, for that one song, it should sound familiar because he really had no other hits aside from that. But I think you heard me and Mike talking about our general manager about this particular song. That was like this huge hit one summer, and it's a guy and a girl rap. That's what you're going to hear, and I'm going to play a little clip of this. But what we later found out was this was like his first song and his only hit, and so he really couldn't afford to pay some female rapper to come on, so he did the female parts himself and used some sort of sound equipment to adjust his voice. But Positive K is the name of the guy. I Got a Man is the name of the song. So we'll play a little bit of this here. I don't know when this was. Maybe I should look that up.
Song.
Hey yo, sweetie, you looking kinda pretty. What's a girl like you doing in this rough city?
I'm just here trying to hold my own ground.
That's him?
I think I like
Yeah.
He's both parts.
what you say.
That's the story.
That sounds good, but I don't think that I
I've
can
never heard this song.
Well, it's basically like this guy, and he's trying to throw, hey, girl, what's up? Get with me. But she's like, hold on. I got a
I
man.
said I'll put it. I got a man.
What your man got to do with me?
I told ya.
I'm not trying to hear that scene.
I'm not one of those girls that go whipping
I'm
around.
not a dumb
Okay, so there you go. Had to have been like 93. I'm
92.
thinking.
it was released.
92, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I might have just gotten out of high school.
On the album The Skills Dat Pay Da Bills. Why didn't he go Da Skills?
Who knows? Who knows? But here's what I can tell you is that was it. His one song, but one summer, you couldn't get away from this.
Yeah, I was going to say, Billboard, it got to number 1 on Hot Rap Singles.
Wow.
And Hot 100, it peaked at number 14 of all time, or of that particular year.
Very nice.
It's pretty good.
So, all right.
My first one, I'm going to go with a song that I can't really remember when this one came out either, but you probably heard it everywhere. Sorry, I'm not prepared either. Now I'm prepared. I'm good now. Preparation is done.
Good.
People know CeeLo Green.
Oh,
Before CeeLo Green, he was a part of a group called Gnarls Barkley, and there was a summer or a year where you could not get away from this song. Is it going to play?
I do remember this.
Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. In 2010, it was listed as the 100 greatest song of all time. according to Rolling Stones. Number 100 of all time. It got up to number 1 on the charts. It came out in 2006. First single to top the UK singles chart ever. But Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. It's a bad song. I didn't even like it. Does that make me crazy?
I mean, I
You
like
didn't
it.
get the
I
joke.
like
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay. You did not
Sorry.
pick up on
No,
that.
I was getting ready to. I did like the other song better that he did on his own, the CeeLo Green song.
Yeah, the Forget You
Yeah, oh, yeah.
song.
I like the unedited version.
Yes.
So, but I think everybody remembers that song. But wow,
Yeah,
CeeLo
that song
Green.
for a while there. You could not get away
And
from
then
that song.
didn't he go crazy? Like, didn't he do something? I feel like his popularity also was met with some.
I think he's just a
some
producer.
bad stuff.
Really? Yeah, I don't know.
I thought he got arrested or something, some sort of thing. Well, nonetheless, that is number 5 on our one-hit wonders. So let's keep the countdown going, shall we?
He got accused of sexual battery
That was
in
it.
2012.
This also in the 90s, and I have to say, I still don't understand what dubstep is. Deadpool 2 lovers, shout out. But I don't know what dubstep is, but it's something about the beat too. I think it's the oof, oof, oof. But there was this drum beat in the 90s that got used a billion times by a billion different groups, and I have to tell you, this particular song, because again, they didn't have a bunch of hits, but this particular group decided, I'll take this drum beat that everybody's using over and over for all these dance songs, and then I'll take Gregorian, what do you call them? Like the monks, Gregorian monks, and I'm going to take those things and I'm going to put that with a dance beat. The group's name was Enigma. And when was this? This had to be 1990 or something like that.
What's it called?
It's called, people call it Sadness, but it's actually Sadeness. Sadeness, which is naughty. Some of that, was it the 50 Shades of Grey stuff? Marquis de Sade.
Came out in 1990.
Yes. This was everywhere.
Really?
I'm trying to think. Like, this guy went to a music group and said, "Here's my idea. We're gonna take some we're gonna take some dance beats, and we're gonna take these Gregorian chants. I'm gonna put that in with the music, and it's gonna sell like crazy." I didn't sell like crazy beyond this one summer, but this song had to be like on the charts forever. Because again, you couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. It was the top of every chart everywhere.
Yes.
Number 5 on the United States is the highest it got, but I mean number 1 in countless other countries. I've never heard this. This is it?
Yeah, the whole song. Well,
The whole song is this? Are there like real words?
Yeah, there is. There's different parts of it. There's this woman talking. I would say this music is good for other things, but I'm not going to say that.
This is baby making music.
That's what
I
I was
guess.
saying. Yes.
I don't know. But at the same time, I don't think I want monks chanting in the background.
Right. I was trying to find.
Le bien par le mal, la vertu par le vice.
That's funny. I don't
There you go.
understand.
Sadness, but people say sadness. But anyways, that's my number 4.
Nice.
One hit wonder.
My number 4 is a song that everybody's going to know. It's by the band 9 Days. And if you've never heard of 9 Days, it's because they only had one good song, but it was very iconic.
It's a great song.
Oh, you got to have the volume turned up, man.
I have the volume all the way up.
What's happening here?
I'm
Here
not
we
sure
go.
that I do.
It's the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. And while she looks so sad in photographs, I absolutely love her when she smiles.
Yes, great song, man. Another
Great song.
great song.
It's all 9 Days ever did. But this was the classic. I don't know.
Lasted about 9 days.
Yeah, right. Exactly. The story
That
of a
was
girl.
ultimately where they went wrong. They should have said 9 years.
Yeah, right. See, everybody, this is another one of those things. Everyone hears this song and it's like, oh, that's Story of a Girl. No, this song is not called Story of a Girl. The song is called Absolutely. For some reason. I don't even know if they say the word absolutely. But, you know. This is the story of a girl.
What a great song.
I love that song. I still love that song.
That is a great song. Wow. Already, I mean, some of the best parts of this is just reminiscing some of this.
Yeah.
All right, time to move on. Number 3. Keeping on in the one-hit wonder world. I wish I could remember exactly what I thought his name was when I went to what was then Blockbuster Music or Record Bar or whatever it was to try to get the CD single or the Kuss single back in the day. But the name of the artist is Ina Kamosi. But
Okay.
what I remember is in my head I thought it was something else, and I just remember like the trouble that the Blockbuster Music employee had when I came and said, "Hey, I need that new thing, the thing from." I think it was Isaac Kamoni. I thought his name was Isaac Kamoni when it was told to me, or I heard it on the radio. But his song was "Here Comes the Hot Stepper." Ina Kamosi is my number 3 one-hit wonder.
I love this song.
Yes.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Is this guy like Jamaican?
Yeah. Everybody was back then.
I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. Still love you like that.
This is, I mean, yeah, dude, that is classic. You just let this one roll forever. I love this song. This guy never did anything else, huh?
Nope. Nothing else.
Man.
Not even the one guy you brought up, CeeLo Green, didn't like go on and do something else, and you know
It finished number 65 on the Billboard position for the whole entire decade, spanning from 1990 to 1999.
It was
number 65.
Huge hit, and I just wanted to say that the honorable mention on this particular one was that song "Informer" by Snow, which was this white guy from Canada, but Sam said we couldn't use any Canadians on this one hit one. I'm just joking, but that was sort of an honorable mention. But this song right here, that absolutely.
Yeah.
What's your number 3?
That's good. Number 3 for me is by a very unknown band called Fountains of Wayne, but this song inspired the. I don't even know if I can say this. Inspired like the MILF generation, I guess.
Oh yes, I know this song.
And if you had a friend named Stacy, then she hated this
if
song.
you had a friend that had a hot mom.
Yes. I've actually never seen the music video.
It's great.
Stacy's mom 100% has it going on.
She absolutely does. I mean, so to me, in this time, if you had you'd probably, like any dude who's had a hot mom, I'd start calling that friend Stacy.
After school. Never did anything else. All right, where's the good part? Man, this is a really, really racy music video.
Oh yeah. No, they went
Wow.
right towards exactly what you were talking about.
This is great, man. I'm enjoying this thing.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want and I waited so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me.
Love that song.
Wow, Stacy's mom does have it going on. Yeah, the video's great. I mean, it's almost
Pornographic.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. That's the word. You know, something at least adulterous. All right, number 2. It gets tough, and a lot of these are obviously personal decisions, but I certainly remember this song. I'm old enough. I was very young. It was the start of MTV, and, you know, the videos came out, and it was just a different time. There were a lot of groups that came out with one great song that was with one great video, and it never really worked beyond that. So sort of the 80s MTV era representative is going to be a song that I think many of you are very familiar with, but I chose Devo with Whip It for all those 80s groups that were one-hit wonders for MTV.
So I know the song very well. I have no idea who the artist is.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't.
And the video, I don't have the video playing here. It's just it's as weird as you think. Imagine the 80s, and guys with pots on their heads and like yellow plastic suits.
Nice.
And very electronic and whip it. You can whip it good. Whip it good.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It says when a problem comes along, you must whip it. Before the cream sets out too long, you must whip it.
Ah.
Now whip it. Into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Time to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good.
All right. There you
This
go.
is making me realize how easy like radio DJs have it. Like music DJs. Like, good
you
gosh,
say,
what
"Hey,
a job.
Remember this great song? Here's Devo with Whip It.
My number 2, I actually went out of order. So I had Stacy's Mom as my number 2, and I had this song as my number 3 because I didn't do my list properly. But this is from a band called Crazy Town, who I'm sure you've never heard of. But there was a stretch there
I
in
know
the
this song
2000s.
very well.
Yeah. This is some more of that,
Come, the lady,
just like it's the baby making music.
sugar.
Baby. I actually love this song too. Very weird music video too. They're like in a jungle and like these dudes are ripped. Nobody has their shirt on. These guys are completely jacked. I don't know what's going on.
Wow. No, I was just saying. They do have a model in the video too, which is nice. It's a weird video.
It is.
Are they like little pixie people or little tiny people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Butterflies?
Kind of trippy. Sugar, baby. The guy's wearing a Dare shirt. That's awesome. You know, like the
yeah,
the drug program.
Drug awareness,
I don't know what it means.
reinforcement
I never took
education. or
that
something?
class.
That's interesting too. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. There's our number 2. Now, again, as I said, most of these are personal, but here we go.
You're number 1. You're number 1. You're number 1.
You're number 1.
You're number 1.
Now, again, as I said, most of these are personal. Music is personal.
Oh, yeah,
It's
100%.
sort of what you like. So your number 1 one-hit wonder is going to be different than mine. So don't be upset if you don't like this. But I did. I liked it so much that I had to learn how to play it on guitar. I've
Okay.
heard somebody remake this recently in a car commercial, but this dude did this song whenever it was, I'm going to say 1991. His name was Chris Isaac. The name of the song is Wicked Game.
Wicked Game?
Wicked Game. And there were no other Chris Isaac songs. And you may not, again, we'll let it get going.
Came out
And
in 89.
89, okay. I'm so old.
World was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire.
You're giving me the look like I don't think I've ever heard this
I don't
song.
think I have, but I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm getting a very
I never dreamed.
I'm getting like a Nirvana vibe a little bit.
Well,
Is that weird?
I mean, maybe. No, I mean,
I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you.
but he had no other hits.
You've sung this song to your wife, haven't you?
Oh, I have.
I can tell. Okay, I recognize that right there.
No, I don't wanna fall in love.
There's a really attractive model in the video.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I would turn my thing over.
I
but-
seem to have that.
Well, I mean, it's constant, you know.
Right.
But that's my number 1, Chris Isaac, Wicked Game. So your number 1, sir.
My number 1 is, I think, honestly, I'm going to just lay it all on the line and say one of the most iconic songs in music history and just an absolute banger. This song hits as hard today as it ever has. I'm Blue by Eiffel 65. If this song doesn't make you want to pull the car over and just start dancing right now, you, sir, do not have a soul.
Are there blue people in the video?
No, it's not even blue people in the video. Just like TV screens. It's a weird music video, too.
Yes. I was always hoping Blue Man Group would team up with these guys.
Oh, there's little blue people.
And not Smurfs.
Very spacey.
Very spacey. Good stuff. Well, we've got more top fives coming up. Don't you go anywhere, folks. We've got more of East Carolina Sports Show coming up.